Got a break from the crazy Texas weather and decided to give the 22 Atomizer a makeover. I asked the guys on Bruce Finnegan's page what colors I should run with, and man, red was apparent winner. I've always wanted to do a post-apocalypse look, and let's give this a go. Cleaned off the barrel with 99% rubbing alcohol in a non-tacky cotton t-shirt. Next, I taped off the threading area. This is a way to protect the rifle crown and also avoid getting spray paint down the barrel. Then I took time to tape off the gas block area using the straight edge of the tape to create a fine paint thin line. I taped off the steel barrel nut, protecting the threading for the handguard screws. Even though it's new, I wiped down the upper receiver with alcohol in the non-tacky cotton t-shirt. I protected the internal section of the upper receiver by taping off the dust guard cover and shoving newspaper inside of the upper receiver. I also taped off the bottom part of the upper receiver. I don't want any paint floating into the internal portion of the upper, making it sticky or tacky. I spent way too much time taping off different parts of the upper receiver that I wanted to maintain black. My goal was basically to create an outline so the area I would spray would really pop. And just like the barrel and upper receiver, I cleaned off the 20-inch handguard by AR-15 handguards. I found an old arrow and ran it through the inside of the handguard, placed it on top of an old box that would allow me to rotate the handguard without ever touching it. I used RustOleum Ultra Cover 2x paint and primer, black gloss. I gave it 2 coats, waiting 45 minutes between each coat. I then painted the Magpul slotted rail, Magpul quick detach, the gas block, and the gas tube with RustOleum Bright Coat metallic finish. The bright color should offset well against the black and red. I did no prep work on these items and just gave them 2 coats, waiting 45 minutes between each coat. Finally, I attacked the barrel and the upper receiver. I would be using RustOleum Gloss Protective Enamel Regal Red. I made a big mistake by not letting the spray paint acclimate outside. I had the paint can inside an AC room that was 70 degrees. The quick shift to the 85-degree temperatures outdoors made the paint really tacky, the aerosol was thick, and the paint was just not sticking. After realizing my mistake, I waited 30 minutes, giving the can time to acclimate. I put 2 coats of the Regal Red, waiting 45 minutes between each layer. RustOleum typically dries between 20 to 30 minutes, but I wasn't going to take any chances. I waited an entire day to make sure the paint was well dried. I always enjoy removing the painter's tape to see what the final product looks like. I slipped on the gas block and gas tube, I put on the handguard, and at the last minute I decided to spray paint the handguard screws a metallic silver. After drying, I installed the handguard. Next, I took an old sponge, spray painted the metallic silver into a metal container, dipped the sponge and dapped the upper receiver and handguard. It didn't take much to touch up the paint, but man, it looked sharp. I am now deciding if I want to rough it up and give it that post-apocalypse look. I mean, it's called the Atomizer. I can't decide if I want to pay $15 to buy the Magpul Desert Tan for touch-up or buy a new stock and grip and paint it black, red, and silver. Comment below. Stay tuned for my next adventure as I tackle the cycling issue.